No one expects their cars to last 50 years, but what about the roads they travel on?
Last year, in the report card for America's infrastructure, your group, the American Society of Civil Engineers, overall gave a D+.
Do we really want to be driving on roads and bridges that get a D+? We're already experiencing our own problems with crumbling infrastructure right here in Chicago, with 302 bridges being deemed structurally deficient. As if dangerously aging infrastructure wasn't enough, Chicago ranks as one of the most congested traffic regions in the country, costing us an estimated $7 billion a year in lost fuel and productivity. Of course, the greatest frustration is hardworking people spending 2 hours a day or more in traffic. Fortunately, our friends across the pond have found a solution for both problems. It's called congestion pricing, and it's being used effectively in both London and Stockholm. The latest figures from Stockholm show an 18% reduction in traffic congestion, a 5% increase in public transport ridership, and a 14% drop in emissions. London has had similar results, plus raised $1.5 billion in revenue over the past decade for infrastructure improvements and cut collisions by 40%. These cities use different types of fees, but charge everyone entering and leaving the congestion zone. The Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning, CMAP, is proposing the addition of express toll lanes on our main arteries as the best congestion pricing option for the Chicago area. Those who choose to drive these roads will have an option to avoid congestion, but they will have to pay for that choice. Congestion pricing will help manage traffic, give drivers better choices for getting around, and raise desperately needed revenue for our critical infrastructure. Luckily, Governor Rauner and the Chicago Metropolitan Agency for Planning both support congestion pricing. It's time to move from planning and talking to legislation, because these problems won't fix themselves. I'm Dennis Welsh, and that's how I see it. What do you think? We want to hear from you about congestion pricing. Share your thoughts on our website comment section, or email me directly at editorial@foxchicago.com, or join in the conversation with #ChicagoCongestionPricing.